Well, howdy there, nerds. I hope you're having fun, and as you can see, we're about to go over a banner, and I'm sure you guys can already guess what character this is going to be. He kind of leaked out a bit earlier. That sounds wrong, but, well, let's take a look at our boy, Roy. I wonder what weapon he's going to wield. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what's happening. Alright. Oh, it looks like a sword. Okay, so we have a sword unit. Infantry?
Let us bring forth a new era. Together.
Oh, hey, wait a second. I saw that. Okay,
Together.
guys. Before we go any further, I just want to point up at the upper right. Notice that the icon for Roy and his blessing seems to be a different thing entirely from what we have seen previously. This is completely new. It could be... I don't know what it could be. Seriously, it could be mixed stats or anything. That's interesting. And we're not even into his kit. That's crazy. Alright, now let's take a look at Roy's actual kit. And, okay, well, first up is Dragonbind. Effective against dragon foes. Oh, okay, well you guys finally got it. You finally got what you wanted there. Roy has a distant counter weapon without having to use up that pesky A slot. And let me just tell you, that's nice for him. It's finally good there, and he can also kill dragons. So he's able to do both of those things fairly well. Next up, let's talk about Dragonfang, and then, pass by and then go on to Bonus Doubler. Excuse me? That has 3 after it, so that means it's inheritable by the looks of things? Grants bonus to attack, speed, defense, and res during combat equal to current bonus on each of unit's stats. Calculates each stat independently. This means as long as you have a character who's buffed, they're going to be even more buffed. That is by far potentially one of the most, at least if I'm reading this correctly, that could be one of the most potential crazy-ass A skills that have been added into the game of recent. That is something that I'm pretty sure will be very beneficial for a lot of units, not the least of which is Roy, of course. Then we also have to talk about the other things that are coming on here, shall we? B, we have Renewal. Surprise. C, we have Human Virtue. At the start of turn, if unit is adjacent to any allies that are not beast or dragon allies, grants attack speed +6 to unit and those allies for 1 turn. Okay. So, not only does he have a really potent A skill, he has a very potent C skill that really is quite disrespectful against our dragons and our beast units. Very rude, Roy. Thought you were inclusive, guess not. Still, that is a really nice skill, and, beast units, as they are right now, have been operating pretty highly, and this is kind of like a mixture of trying to make, I guess, Roy into something better when not using them. Still, though, that A skill slot is just absolutely the most ridiculous thing I've read, and that Human Virtue one is just, it gives it not only to the allies, but also to him, just to add insult to injury. So everyone's getting attack and speed +6, granted you're not a dragon. Or, a bunny or something. Alright, attack animation. Looks awesome.
I will never back down!
Okay, but I do have one request before we go on to this, guys, since we're getting Roy. Can we have his death animation and his, vocal line for that just be his scream from Smash? I'm just randomly what I thought of. Anyways, these heroes will also appear in this event. Gunthra is here for Green. Ephraim. Green is back. Xander is back to dance for you. Micaiah, yes. Niles is here. Adrift Corrin female. Makoto. Surtur. And Harid. Okay, well, they certainly wanted to give us a strong fight here, at least. Oh my goodness. I wonder what would have happened if Surtur had actually won the 2nd anniversary vote, if he'd actually been in this banner as well. But, okay, well, let me just tell you right now, red is looking especially nice with not only Harid, Roy, but also Micaiah. That, of course, is Dancer Micaiah. Or, Festival Micaiah, and she is quite the beauty with her weapon, her dance, everything. Then, of course, we also have, all the Corrins, both male and female adrift. That makes both blue and green fairly interesting to pull for as well with Niles and Ephraim. Green, however, definitely has a really interesting choice. I'm sure a lot of you are probably gunning for Surtur, or at least some of you might be. Some of you might actually be very upset about him being there. But still, nonetheless, this banner looks quite nice. I'm just really questioning... God, goodness gracious me. Bonus Doubler seems to be a really, really big player here. We're going to have to monitor this as we go further on and see just how potent it's going to be. But since the fact that they included not only this, but also his own C skill, I'm going to bet that Bonus Doubler is going to be seen around quite a bit. Just because the potential bonuses to be stacked up there is terrifying, to say the least. And then, of course, everything here... All in all, I would probably say red is probably the best one to go with next to... God... I'm honestly not too sure if this is actually worthwhile to go on and roll on unless you want to go with the other banner, because we do have the anniversary banner going on at the same time. But red looks the best just because of how it goes. Micaiah you don't want to skip on. Roy looks amazing with his skills, and Reed's there as well. So red is definitely the dominant one. I would probably go with just maybe this one's difficult. Green's really strong. Colorless is slightly strong as well. It has Xander, Dancing Xander. Niles is there too. God, just red is the clear winner to me, right? I'm sorry, but all the other colors right now, it's going to take a little bit of thinking with that one. But, well, that is your Legendary Hero banner, guys. And I would love to hear what you guys think about not only Roy's kit, what his new skill thing with blessings is going to be, as well as, all the other fun stuff. Are you going to roll for this banner, or are you going to stick to the anniversary one? That's one that I really want to see talked about in the comments, if at all possible. All right, well, there you go, guys. There is Roy. And let me just say, he looks impressive. His A skills got game. His C skill got game. His sword has distant counter. A lot of you were hoping he would get that, and sure enough, he did. All right, nerds. As always, thanks for watching, and if you want, feel free to leave a like or maybe subscribe as well. Take a look around on the screen right now, and you can click and just see what's going on. All right, nerds, I'm out for now. Catch you later. Roy, he's our boy, and he's here to stay.